everybody, Deuce the Wild One here, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about old school slang, greaser slang, I guess some of you guys would call it. And I'm going to explain to you the proper ways to use that old school slang. Now, being a young guy myself in the greaser community, I guess what one still exists, at least here on the internet, but I live in the real greaser rockabilly community out there in the real life, and you got the guys on here. I mean, you guys do too, but I mean, you watch me. I mean, I'm talking the internet world, but a lot of the guys I know through the internet, specifically young guys, younger than me, recently into the style, recently getting involved. I'm not making fun of any of you guys, and I get it. But and I think it's really cool that you guys are keeping that old school slang and stuff alive, and that stuff that people don't use anymore. I think it's badass. You guys are doing it, but there's always a but. What I will say is you guys are using it a little too much. Now, when I use that old school or greaser slang, whatever you want to call it, it's very casual with me. See, you guys are. I feel like a lot of you new guys, and I know you don't know. I know you're just ignorant to it, and there's nothing wrong with being ignorant to something that you don't know. You're trying too hard, okay? If you go to a real show that greasers are going to be at, like a hot rod show or a rockabilly show, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and you start, seeing other greaser guys there or whatever, and don't walk up to them and be going, hey cat, hey daddy, oh, hey this, hey that, hey yo, hey sugar, hey this, that, don't do that, because the real guys are just gonna look at you and just those that aren't as open-minded or understand, they're gonna go and so they're gonna cringe at you, for one. For two, understand, unfortunately, we live in a lame-ass modern-day society where everything's cringeworthy to everybody. Whether you're just being yourself or you're not, people find it cringe somehow. And if you go around talking like that, constantly overusing it, people are going to laugh at you. And I feel like a lot of you young guys that are still in school and stuff that, say were getting made fun of for being a greaser or whatever. We've all been there where we had instances where because of our style we got into an altercation or something like that. But you're not helping yourselves by saying that stuff in school. Because you got to understand, people don't understand it. They don't understand what you're saying, and they think it's weird. They don't get it, or they think that you're trying to cosplay out of a movie or something. Like you're going around acting like you're Danny Zuko, and you're just a normal dude living a normal life that wants to dress a certain way and thinks that this lifestyle is cool, but you're trying too hard. You understand where I'm going with this? You don't need to go that far with, hey cats, hey chicks, hey this and that. You don't need to do that. Don't do it. Use it very casually. I'll give you an example of how I would say, cat or something in a sentence. If I was going to use that term. This is just an example. Yeah, man, this cat, he was doing something I didn't like. I don't talk to him anymore. He's a fake ass dude. Yeah, screw that cat. Something like that. Very casual. Very just use the term. It comes out natural. It should just come out natural to you. I mean, that slang's cool and everything, but I mean, if you think it's cool and you use it anyway, it's going to come out naturally. Because you use it enough anyway, it's going to come out naturally. I don't go out bebopping around and hey, yo, I don't, don't do that. But that's how I use it, and that's how a lot of the OG greasers that I know. I know a lot of OG greasers that have been around since the 50s, hot rodders, drag racers, et cetera, the real deal, that use that slang, and they used it very cool and casual. And they didn't go, they didn't greet each other as cat and stuff like that back in the 50s. They didn't do that. There's a reason it's called slang. It's something that's used casually. And by the way, take a shot every time I say casual or casually. I've said it a lot in this video. That I use it very casually, and it's just something. It's a slang term. It's just a filler word. It's kind of like how most people like myself use a swear word. That's all it is. It's casual. Nobody thinks anything of it when you say something. When you say it, I mean, you could tell if somebody's deliberately saying something or they're not. Don't go around, the freaking, Justin Bieber looking kid when you're the only greaser in your school and be going, hey, cat, hey, daddy, oh, hey, this, hey, that. He's going to look at you like you got 3 heads, and he's going to fucking laugh. But I'm going to tell you a story about a guy I know. God rest his soul. He just passed away. I heard. I didn't know this. Dear friend of ours, dear friend of the family, and those that know me personally also know him, and anybody who's involved with the hot rod scene know him very well around my area. His name was Peterman. And when I say that name, those that know me are going to know who it is. And they're probably going to know the story. And they're going to know how he talked. But Peterman was an old greaser, hot rodder, drag racer guy from way back in the 50s. And the story I'm going with this, it's the most famous one within our little community here. My dad and some dear friends of ours who are still friends of ours to this day. This was before I was born, but Peterman and my dad were hanging out at the spot at Hershey Swap Meet, the big antique car show swap meet where they sell antique car parts. And actually, I got this jacket there too. Anyway, Peterman was standing there, and these guys came in one day, and they were, with a big motorhome or trailer or something. And they were standing on top of the trailer, unloading stuff that was on top of the trailer. I don't remember the whole deal, what they exactly were doing. But I remember Peterman just standing there watching them, just watching them, what they were doing. And my dad's just looking at Peterman, Peterman's just standing there. And my old man comes out, kind of comes next to him or whatever. And Peterman goes, hey, man, what do you think those cats are up to? Just that line just is imprinted in our heads, He was just that cool, but he used it cool and casual. That was just the way he was. It wasn't something he was trying to do to be cool. It was just the way he was. And that's what you got to be. Be yourself. Don't try to be something you're not. I'm not calling anybody a poser on here, and I don't think you guys that are doing it too much are posers. I just think that you're new and, just cool it with the slang, Be yourself. And if we could, take a little moment of silence for Peterman, since I've realized he passed away. He is a fellow greaser, hot rodder, drag racer, and the OG guy who was involved with the original generation of this style. If we could, just take a moment of silence. That's all that's needed. Thank you, everybody. Deuce the Wild Ones out. Please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hey, man, I can't keep making these videos if you guys aren't liking them. I know you guys are watching. I see the views. Even conversations with people I know personally say they love these videos and blah, blah, blah. Well, give it a like. And the more likes I get, the better content I can do, and the more hard I'm going to work for you. And you know the deal. So give it a like. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already. And catch you in the next one. Have a good night, ladies and gents.